So it looks like our wizard key is coming along pretty nicely. We have the top and the bottom edge mats done. But if we take a look at our alpha channel, we can see that there's still some holes in the center of the character. See these gray pixels? These are semi-transparent, and we're going to be able to see the background through them. So we're going to want to fill those in with a core mat. So let's create our core mat. Go to RGB mode, and let's duplicate our top edge mat by hitting Control D. Now let's move this to the top of the composition and rename it Core Mat. And solo it. We can reuse this mask we've already rotoed because we're just filling in these pixels in the top half of the character. But we're going to want to soften the edge of this so it hides the seam and expand it a bit to make sure we're not missing anything. So hit M to show masks, and let's expand it out 30 pixels under mask expansion. And then let's feather it 5 pixels. Now we're going to rekey this frame to just fill in the pixels in the center of the character. So hit Effects to show all the key lights we've applied to it. And we can delete this second version of key light. We just need to apply key light once. Now double click on key light and reset it. And then we're going to select our screen color again and go to status mode so we can see exactly what's going on with the mat. And then increase our screen mat clip black to get rid of all the noise in the background. And then reduce the clip white to make it a solid silhouette. And then we'll go back to our final result mode. Now, next step is we're going to have to bring in this edge a bit and soften it. So we're just affecting the pixels in the center and not affecting the edge pixels at all. We're going to let the edge mats handle the edge pixels. So let's bring in the screen shrink grow to bring in the edges, -3. Let's try that setting. And increase the screen softness to 4 to soften those edges a little bit. And now we're going to test it out and make sure that we're not affecting the edge pixels at all. So go to alpha mode and turn on and off your core mat and look to see that it's not affecting the edges. This looks good. You see it's filling in those center pixels and it's not affecting our edges at all. Go back to RGB mode. And now the only remaining thing we have to do is fix the color correction that Keylight is applying to it. Now Keylight is removing our green spill, but it's messing up our shadows and making them a little bit noisy and contrasty. Let me show you what I mean. If you go to Source, this is before any green screen keying is applied to it, and take a snapshot. And now set it to Final Result after it's taking its green spill out, doing its color correction, and compare the two. Look at these shadows. They're getting all dark and contrasty and grainy. So let's not use Keylight's color correction. We can turn that off by going from Final Result to Intermediary Result. And then we still have some green spill, so to get rid of that, let's use a different effect. Under Keying, select Advanced Spill Suppressor. As you can see, that's taking out our green spill, but it's not making the shadows all dark and contrasty. Okay, so now you know how to make a core mat.